Guys, Saturday. It's a special day. Not because Steve Bush is here, but because we're looking at, nice shirt by the way. Fuck your gun-free zone. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm all against that. I hope that gun's not loaded.
It is.
No. Sam, I don't know if you... Oh, I can't get back far enough. I'm wearing my pajamas, and I actually have the Walther. I found out the hard way that Desert Eagles and pajamas don't go well together. What are we looking at today? Well, I'm actually looking forward to this one. As a matter of fact, this is a dual brew review. Steve is going to be looking at U.S. Centennial from Founders. What's the alcohol percentage?
7.2.
7.2. And over here, on this side of the tracks, not sure which is the good one and which isn't. We're going to be looking at Avery's RUMPKIN. This is an ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, and it's aged in rum barrels. And let's not forget, this one is 18%. And I was so looking forward to this, I actually had to break into my stash the other night. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done it, but I have 3 bottles of the Beast from Avery, and that's 13.1. That is such a large and awesome beer, and I had one. I promised I would age them, so now I have 2 to age. The top looks like this. I'm not sure if there's something under the foil. And since Steve is here, I'm going to use the charging handle. You know what is amazes me is I haven't broke the little nipple off the end. Yeah, I said nipple.
Yeah, it was really easy to do with just a flat file.
Probably be even easier if you invested in, like, say, a Dremel. You could sell that shit. The thing is, you know what I think is awesome about it is this the stupid bird cage one that I got from Hornet Fixer and yours. I mean, if you had to, you could still put this shit in an AR.
Then you got that hand stop I sent you.
And yeah, well, that's different.
That has a function.
You know how many people just think that's a cool hand stop? When all the boys were here this year, I go, yeah, watch this. Whoa, it can do that too. I said, actually, it's a bottle opener, not a hand stop. But I almost walked over here to pour this beer without a glass. I don't think that would have gone well. Oh, you can smell those pumpkin spices. I cannot believe at 18% that this is actually as carbonated as it is. I can guarantee you at this level, you probably don't want to smoke. Hey, look, I got smooch in the bottom of my glass.
Oh, cool. Well, mine's instantly a pumpkin beer.
You got the conversion kit?
Yeah.
Needless to say, it smells like pumpkins. And being that I know that it has rum, I am picking that out, but what it's actually doing is it's adding a kind of a bizarre sweetness to the pumpkin smell. Oh, speaking of pumpkins, Speaking of pumpkins, I know Samantha doesn't watch the brew reviews, but in case you catch this one, you better hurry your ass up. 50.
I like the picture.
50% of the seeds were supposed to be for her. We carved 3 pumpkins last night. One of them had an okay amount of seeds, and the other 2 were like pregnant or something. I've never seen as many seeds as came out of one of the 2 of those pumpkins. I know no one probably gives a flying shit, but that many seeds. I melted a stick and a half of butter, mixed it with the seeds, and I personally think, this could just be me, but I personally do not wash the seeds. If you get a little pumpkin guts in there, that's okay. So it's unwashed seeds, cleaned as well as you can. A stick and a half of butter, a little garlic salt, a little onion powder, and then I threw a little bit more salt in, which I probably could have skipped. And roasted them for about 45 to 50 minutes, and it probably wouldn't have taken as long as if I would have used 2 trays instead of, they were like 3 or 4 layers thick on a pretty large tray. But okay, enough of the pumpkin seeds. Back to this. It's got a decent color, and like I said, there is stuff floating around on there. Not exactly what that is. Actually, if John Solar is listening, it kind of smells like Moxie. Ever had Moxie soda?
No.
Okay, take a Coca-Cola, stir in 1 can of Copenhagen mint. Yeah, that's what it was like. And my fucking mouth went numb. John's like, "What'd you think?" And I'm trying to be polite. Well, it was wet. It was terrible. Oh shit, did I say that out loud? Okay, cheers guys. Cheers, Steve. Yeah. Oh. I just felt my left nut pull up a little.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I won't exactly say it's boozy, but I will say you probably wouldn't want to smoke and drink this at the same time.
Hmm.
It's flammable or something. No, it's got a. This one isn't. There's no complexity to this at all. It tastes like pumpkins. She must be watching a hockey game. It tastes like pumpkins that have been marinating in rum. You get that alcohol warming.
I was turning it down.
You get, I know I threw you off by just like throwing you in all at once. I don't know if you have any alcohol in your system or not.
No.
We need to do one of these, but the rule has to be we each have to have at least 4 beers in us before we drink.
Actually, a buddy of mine's coming over probably in about 3 hours, and we're going to knock out 9. And I'm drinking 2.
Hey, you're drinking until he gets here so you can drink the 9?
I got to come prepared.
Yeah. Well, that was really good, and again, I appreciate and thank you for that. If I ever see that, I'll actually get that again. But, like I said in the brew review, I am usually not into beers that are that sweet, but the alcohol really made up for it.
It was just way too sweet for me.
On the other hand, you were exactly right on that Nemesis. I didn't really care for that much.
Well, we were kind of reversed. You thought the coffee was awful. I didn't taste any coffee, and it was just bland.
Really?
Yeah.
You must have... Were they from the exact same, 6-pack?
Yeah, well, 4-pack.
That makes no sense at all, because I thought it was almost too much on the coffee, but it wasn't. It wouldn't have been too much on the coffee if it would have been good coffee. It's just it's like someone soaked the shit in Folgers or something.
Well, did you like the bomb from Prairie?
Yes, that was.
Yeah, that had a lot better coffee flavor to it.
Yeah, I like that all around better. It seemed more the complexity, the flavors, the coffee in it. They must have used a high-end coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. If I had a refrigerator full of coffee Nemesis, I'd probably eventually go through all of it, but it wouldn't be like I'd save it as a treat. And I don't really see anything in that one that would have gotten better by sitting on it for a while.
All right,
Yeah.
Let me make mine real quick. Piney and hoppy, I give it a 9. All right.
Is that going to be a standalone brew review?
Yeah.
Because you like really didn't say shit the whole time, except for right there. Other than your fuck your gun-free zone thing. Okay, going back in again. You know, I almost wish you were right here, because if after the first sip it didn't work out, I'd take that. Again, how you're getting so much damn carbonation? It was almost like I could have poured mine fairly heavy and not had that happen. I'll take it.
Like,
I'll take it. Just send it to me like that.
I should have grabbed the Rasputin.
Rasputin's good.
Yeah. I'm out of beer. So this is actually I was planning on aging it, but
actually, to be honest, if you said I will send you a case of Rasputin or that, I'd rather have that.
yeah, I think it would be a lot better aged. Like the 1050, I thought it was horribly aggressive. I actually gave it like a 6 or a 5 or something. But the aged version, I think I gave it like a 9.
I've found that that's why I'm now curious, like bi-curious, as to aging anything that has a high alcohol content. That Dogfish Head, if you can actually drink a Dogfish 120 fresh and say you don't detect any booze in it, I call bullshit. But now, after it aged for a year, oh my god, it was like, I mean, literally like angels and harps and shit flew through the man cave area, and you just heard as I drank it. And then I felt bad. It was like, oh, Johnny just aged this for a year. He's not here, and I just drank it.
But you still have it's like a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old one?
Actually, I've got, I don't even know. I think one of these is fresh, and one of these is aged. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know there was shit on the bottom of these either. Look like a goldfish swam by, for God's sakes. Yeah, what? Yeah, a 2014 and a 2015, and Johnny Watson, he's going to be here. Good God, it might be next weekend. He's going to be here, and we are going to review those side by side, because I don't know if he's ever had a chance to try an aged one or not.
NIHAP sent me my 120 that I had, but I'd have to go all the way down to Texas to get them.
Did you drink? Did you drink yours already?
Yeah, it was last summer.
So you
I
had
drank 3/4 of it because they didn't like it.
You had it fresh.
Yeah.
Kind of that booziness that you get. Even the warming is gone after a year. You just get this weird, like, enriched, like, roasted caramel. And almost wine isn't a fair word because it puts the wrong thought in your brain. But there's that level to, I don't know, there's something about a characteristic of wine that I thought I was getting out of all of them that sit for more than a year that have a high alcohol content. And right now I've got a bunch of stuff from Clown Shoes sitting there aging, and I got a bunch of bottles of that Double Black. And when I send you a Minnesota craft or Duluth craft beer package, I'm gonna send you a bottle of that Double Black, and I'm hoping that you're really gonna like it. I have to say they're $20 a bottle, but it was well, that's a 750 milliliter bottle too, so you'll be able to share. Just make sure Jesse's not there that night. Just kidding. I'll
make sure the belly button's in full view.
That I can honestly say after having that barreled aged Speedway Stout, the very limited edition, the one that Ryan, I don't remember the name of his channel. He's got a decent channel, and he saw that I did the Speedway Stout, and I made the comment about trying to get a hold of a bottle of the barreled aged, and he says, "Good luck. You have to have like the magic golden ticket to get one." Oh yeah, bitch, I got one, and it was $57 for that bottle. Me, Johnny Watson, and Nyhap split it, and we were basically all sitting there speechless because everybody, it was like the bottle turned into that little elephant in the room. It's like for $57 it was too intense. It was like too bourbony. It was like, would I take it back and get my money back if I could? Well, hell no. It was worth the experience. But would I have those on stash for special occasions? Absolutely not. It was too rich. It was too intense. And the double black, when you get it, like I said, hopefully you like it, but it represents everything that I love about a stout.
Yeah. I think one of my more favorite stouts would be Lagunitas, their Imperial Stout.
See, now Steve is able to do these brew reviews without even moving his mouth. He's like a ventriloquist. Your video froze. So when you start to talk, your mouth doesn't move.
Is it fixed?
No, the audio is absolutely perfect, but you're stuck on, like, I mean, at least it's not an embarrassing thing. I remember, I don't know how many times I've been in Hangouts and someone's stuff freezes and it looks like they just got done showing showing their friends how to give a blowjob with a banana.
You want to restart?
Well, if you want to go out and come back.
Okay. I get it?
No.
Oh my god.
Did you leave yet?
I don't know.
That's a no. What, Shelby? You want to try some of this? I don't know if you're worthy of this. Hang on. Sit.
Fuck.
Are you doing this on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
new.
Okay, here. I'm going to close it out and I'm going to re-invite you.
Okay.
That's funny. And the Firefox is not responding, but I can still hear you.
Cool.
Look at that. Firefox is not responding. Windows is checking for a solution. Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Shit, the window's gone.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, Shelby likes the beer. Are you gone now? He's gone now. We can re-invite him. Okay, well, we're waiting. Shelby, you loved that, didn't you? I'm going to give Shelby some more. This is the part where I add this.
Hi folks, sorry for the technical difficulties. As you can see, we're having a little trouble with the film right now. Bear with us, and we'll get you back to this exciting Ken Hansen project feature in just a moment.
Get it, this one's shot, Liddy. Hello? Seriously, my browser was closed. It had failed and it was gone, and I could still hear you just fine.
Shit. I went ahead and ended it because it was a failure.
Weird.
Yeah.
I have to wait. I have to wait and watch the brew review. But I swear to God, at one point in time, out the corner of my eye, I saw the video upside down. It might be the 18%, but by the way, Shelby gives 2 paws up for the RUMPKIN.
Sweet.
Let me tell you about this. If you can drink 3 of these in an hour and still pronounce your own name, and the thing is I'll be 100% honest. It has a little bit of alcohol warming. Other than that, it is very tasty. It is a very natural. It's not quite grandma's pumpkin pie pumpkin. It's more like, well, it probably was until it was soaking in rum in an oak barrel. But it's definitely not artificial pumpkin. It is very natural. It is very good. It is very tasty. And I am probably... Freaky! Your wall just moved.
Yeah, I opened the garage door. I was kind and shut the audio off.
If I could open up my garage door, you'd see that it has been like, it looks like midnight out there.
It's look a little dreary out here.
Well, it's raining. I'm guessing we're not going to get any trick-or-treaters. And it has been dark for almost 45 minutes. And we get to, don't forget everybody, we get to fall back. So we get an extra hour of sleep tonight.
So we can drink an extra beer?
I have a question. How come we always get an extra hour of sleep on the fucking weekend, but it seems like we spring ahead during the week? Or am I just wrong on that?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to run over and see if I can get a few more of these. Not so that I can enjoy them now, but I am going to put them in the cellar. Do you like pumpkin? Do you like
pretty much.
Do you like
I'm
18%?
muting the audio, so sorry.
Do you like 18%?
Oh yeah.
Well, if I can get a hold of a few more of these, I'll put this in your care package, even though it's not a Duluth craft beer.
Okay.
It's more like a liver pleaser or a displeaser, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The official stuff. Avery. Oh, sorry, I don't want to block out Steve. He might actually, do something funny, other than just That's not funny.
That's all I got for you.
Where do I put Avery Brewing Company's RUMPKIN on the E-scale? Well, 18% all by itself is probably worth the cost of admission. But if you see these and you like pumpkin, now I should point this out. I am not a fan of rum at all, and I'll tell you why. When I found out that we were going to have my oldest daughter, Lily, I was someplace between drinking my sorrows away and celebrating. Here, try this.
Why are you making me try this?
Because you might like that. It's pumpkin and rum, and you can...
It's like coffee, don't lie.
You can taste the rum.
Yeah, you can.
It's also very, very heavy on alcohol. Like, oh, was this planned today?
It's Halloween. Dinner's done.
Dinner is done.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Look, this is live. Look at outside here. Look at outside there. Look at outside here. What's wrong with this picture?
It's
What?
still light out. Plus, it doesn't look like it's raining either.
No, it actually.
Was it?
It rained yesterday.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm sneaking back upstairs. I just came down to tell you that because
Oh, I
we
never.
actually got trick-or-treaters.
No. It's at.
So far.
It's.
And
Huh?
the one kid was dressed up in Minnesota Wild hockey. He got extra treats for that.
If anyone shows up with in a Flyers, don't forget the Desert Eagle is sitting up on my desk. Sorry. Where do I put this on the E scale? Well, this is a serious treat. I am going to see if I can get a few more of these on hand to age. Maybe have one with Johnny when he's here. Send one off to Steve. But you know, and this is actually comes as a very serious thing when I say, for me, pumpkins are something I enjoy one time per year. You know, right around now. And rum is something that I don't really like at all because while I was celebrating finding out that my ex-whore, wife I mean, at the time was pregnant with Lily, me and a friend drank, I think it was a bottle and a half of rum in a very short amount of time. And that was about as sick as I've ever been in my life, and I totaled a car that night. So I haven't touched rum since then. I'm not a fan of it, but the flavors of the barrels, the oak barrels, and the pumpkin make this awesome. And I give this a 10 on the E scale.
I give it a 7.
You haven't even had it yet.
Yeah. I called it first.
We'll have to wait until you get it. I mean, once again, if you're not a fan of, well, I'm not a fan of rum, and I'm really, really, really liking this. But pumpkin, for me, if I woke up, if I was on an airplane and I crashed on a deserted island and then the only shit there was pumpkins, this would be like a miserable thing for me. I get into, like, say, a pumpkin pie one time per year. When it's all gone, that's it. It's never going to happen again.
You put like 6 inches of whipped cream on it.
Yeah. Hey, funny true story. One of my girlfriends, just a sweetie, Pam, if you ever see this video. It was a good time. Where'd you go, Steve? Oh, there's Steve. There was this one night we were in a really. I was much younger, and it was, you know, more of the carefree time. Let's just say that we were partaking in something Colorado friendly. And at one point in time, she got the munchies and says, I really want pumpkin pie right now. Goes to the kitchen. We have all of the shit needed to make a pumpkin pie. She makes a pumpkin pie. And like 45 minutes to an hour later, it's out of the oven, it's cooled down, and we're like standing in the kitchen eating pumpkin pie, and we both like take a bite and look at each other. Yeah, she forgot to put sugar in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was Rasputin. It was well cooked. It looked really good. It was the right consistency. It just tasted like a pumpkin cardboard box.
Pumpkin cardboard box.
Mm.
Hey,
Unsubbed.
look at this. And over here. Now roll.
Well, you've seen this.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Okay. What hasn't seen the light of day for a while, and I don't have time to grab all of them off the shelf, but yeah, like you, I have some issues. I've got a shelf filled full of next-gen figurines.
So we already got the tickets in the car for Star Wars.
We actually have date night coming up. We're gonna go out for dinner, and then we're actually gonna go see Spectre.
Oh yeah. Well, if you didn't already see, I mean, you gotta represent. Where's your Star Trek tattoo? You gotta get the communicator tattooed on your tit.
I'm sure somebody out there has the comm badge on their chest. I might get a Klingon circling my anus.
Sounds good. Wrinkled up like his forehead.
Oh yeah. Oh no, trust me, it'll all work out. I could send you a picture.
No thanks. Have you seen any of my videos, me bitching about the neighbor's dog?
Yes. I think that's every video I've seen.
You mean fucking piss him off? See, I'll just walk in between the houses here. Actually, I think she put him in the house. Because I messaged her earlier. I'm like, hey, I'm about to do some shit outside. Can you put the dog up? Yeah, his ass is inside. Oh well.
I've heard the dog.
I fucking hate him. No, she put him inside.
But you get along well enough with your neighbor that she'll actually accommodate you and put the dog inside. That's a good thing.
Oh, it's cool. We both have CCWs, and her the beer spilt. That's just water in front. That's just beer on the bottom.
With a little urine.
Yeah, urine. Oh, don't worry. Anyway, her boyfriend's really into guns and shit, and she has her CCW, so we get along pretty well.
So is it understandable if you by accidentally cap the dog?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd just smack it with a stick or something.
Okay. Well, on this end, you probably want to know what we're going to look at tomorrow. That was from Tom. You know who you are. Shit. Tomorrow's a Sunday. Oh, it's like weird. I'm actually only working 6 days this week, so I have tomorrow off. So, you know what? Heck with it. I'm going to do it. It's a big-ass bottle. It's a Sunday. And tomorrow, you know it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's got the nipple cover on it.
Oh, yeah. This is the Spruce Tip.
Blacklist.
Tomorrow, let's look at Spruce Tipped Blacklist from Artisan Ales.
Fucking bird.
India Pale Ale with fennel. I don't quite understand that. I'm not a fan of fennel at all, but maybe it'll all work out. 9.5% by volume, but you know, even though it's got fennel, it's got that, so you know it has to be good.
Yeah.
Oh, and it doesn't fit on the top shelf because it has the nipple.
Hey, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Before you start the review, can you take like 4 shots?
4?
Why not? I'm on my 3rd beer.
You're talking about tomorrow.
You're off.
Okay. Scotch, whiskey, or vodka?
What's the highest ABV?
Honestly, I think they're all the same. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I have 180 or 128%. You might remember when Evil Neil was here. I think our brew review would have actually gone without a hitch if we wouldn't have done a shot of that in the middle.
Was it the Bookers or whatever?
Yeah, that stuff is... That bottle has not been opened since that night. There,
Okay, 2 shots
like,
in.
Like 2 shots of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'll take a couple of shots of Southern Comfort. Just straight up load that to YouTube.
No, that's fine. It's just that after 1 shot of that shit last time, somehow time disappeared. At least I didn't snake out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, obviously they'll be on camera, so you know that it actually really happened. But
Yeah.
tomorrow, before we look at that, there's going to be 2 shot of the Boker's limited edition whiskey that Evil Neil 187 sent me, and I'll have to text him tonight and tell him I hate him in advance.
There you go.
And then we'll be looking at a big bottle of 9.5% beer. And I dedicate this brew review to Stephen Bush and my good friend Miguel Gonzalez Firearms. He's got a bunch of medical shit coming up. I hope everything goes good. He is going to be coming for a visit along with that idiot Christopher, along with company.
I don't know what that is.
Alone with company?
I'm kidding.
He should have just gone with that.
Yeah.
So, we will see you tomorrow along with some whiskey. And again, thanks, Steve, for... It's still fucking light out there. I don't really like you much.
It usually doesn't get dark till like 6:45 or 7 o'clock around this time of year.
By then, it's been no sun at all here for almost 2 hours.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if here. I can bring you with for a second.
Okay.
See,
And on a side note, the wife is saying possibly next year we will come up that way. Don't know the time. I don't know about around the shoot. She said that might be a little too late.
well, if not, whenever you get here will be the shoot.
Yeah.
You see right behind the camera?
Paper towel?
Well, that's the midget porn video channel. No, like right behind the camera is a window.
Yep.
Yeah, you see any light coming in that?
Negative.
Yeah, that's because there isn't any. Yeah,
Motherfucker.
I like that point of view. Hey, how do you like
Cowbell.
how do you like this point of view? Yeah. we That's actually kind of funny. We both CCW'd at the same time.
Yeah. But I'm outside.
Okay, well, I will talk to you guys later, and I will talk to you later because she's got dinner ready.
I'm about to eat cake.
I'm gonna go eat a pasty.
Peace.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Probably shit-faced before you even get here.
Oh, yeah.